Hey guys, welcome to the Moda OpenCart theme video quick start by buildmyecommerce.com. My name's Lawrence and I'll be your host and instructor for this tutorial. So first, we'll look at a couple of key features with this theme and then install the Moda OpenCart theme with the sample data to get this look. And finally, we'll customize the theme a little bit to get this result. So let's jump right in. Okay, so this is the Moda OpenCart theme. As you can see, it's got that clean and elegant look. And not only that, it's also very easy to use. Because sometimes when you purchase a theme, it might be very complicated because of too many features. But really with this theme, there aren't that many. So if I go to the back end, so here's all the list of modules used for this theme. And I do go over some of these later in this video. So let's talk about a couple of key features with this theme. And one is the customized theme that you see here in the lower left corner. Now this is only visible if you're logged in as admin. So it won't be visible to your customers. So looking at the slider image here, if you want to change the look of this title here, if you go to the Styles tab, by the way, if you want to also make this panel a little bit bigger, you can click one of these icons here. So I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. So to change the look, go to the slideshow text here, and by doing a simple mouse over, you can change the look of the titles here. And also if you want to change the font, you can do that by going to the Fonts tab, and then for the slide title, I can just change the font that way. Very cool, right? And also if you want to change this logo here, and this is actually not a logo, it's just the text. So whatever you have next to the store name in the back end, it will be shown in here. So what happens when you use your own image logo, right? So go to the Options tab. You can see Show Logo Text. Click Hide, and then for the Show Logo Image, let's select Show, and you can see the logo here. So this is the logo that you uploaded from the back end. And let's talk about one more feature in here, which is the checkout. So if I click on the shopping cart here and then click checkout, here's the one-page checkout. So let's compare this to the default setting of OpenCart 2.0, and in here you can see you have to go through 6 different steps in order to check out. So anyways, let's install the Moda OpenCart theme with the sample data, and we can start playing around with the theme. So here on my desktop I have the Moda OpenCart theme installation files. And I'm just gonna highlight all, right click on it, and compress 5 items. If you're using PC, it should say create a zip file. So let's just compress 5 items, and I'm just gonna rename this file to moda.zip. And I'm doing this because I want to upload just one file instead of uploading individual files, which would take longer time. And now let's go to the file manager, which can be found in the C panel, to upload this file. So I'm here in the file manager, so let's upload the theme. So click upload, and then choose file, and let's click the zip file we created earlier, and it will start the upload process. You can see in the lower right corner here. Okay, it's done. Let's go back and select the zip file, and we want to click extract files, click close, and just hit reload. So that's it for the installation part. Now we have to log into the back end and activate the theme. So here on the back end, let's activate the theme. Go to settings, click edit, and then go to the store tab, and next to the template, select Moda, and then click save. And let's go to the front end to check the store. As you can see the default layout of the OpenCart. And what we have to do now is import the sample data. So on your lower left, click Customize Theme, and then go to the sample data import. And we're going to import the Moda 2. And just enter your purchase key information here, and then click Import. Okay, so that's import complete. Click Close. Let's save the settings, and let's hit refresh. And you can see the demo store number 2 here. So let's just do a quick rundown on where everything's located. So let's start from the top to bottom, okay? So to change this logo, let's go to the back end and go to settings, click edit, and then you can change the name in here. And if you want to upload your own logo, you can go to the image tab and then click here to upload the new logo. This section here is called the mega menu. So let's go to the back end, go to extensions, modules, and you can change that from Moda mega menu here. Click edit, and you can see all the menus in here. And you can also click and hold and drag to rearrange the order in here if you want, which is kind of cool. And the slider image, let's go to the back end again, go to modules, and in here sequence JS slider. Here you can change the image in here. You can also add more than one slide, so there's slide 1, 2, and 3, and you can change to different images and then link to a different product if you want. And you can also enter the titles in here if you want, or you don't have to, but it's just there. And it's products here, you see all of these are custom products. So go to the modules again and custom products, click edit, and here you can have different modules. So for the first module is called the best sellers, which is this one here, and you can also have different tabs within that best sellers. So if you want to have several categories in here and list the best sellers for each category, you can do that in here. And if you want to insert the products manually, you can just select the autocomplete and just enter the product name in here to add. And this banner right here, go to the back end, modules. That one is using the Moda banner right here. And then you can insert the image in here. You can also add more than one banner if you want. And scroll down. This section here is called the social band, and to change that, you can go to the Moda control panel and then select the social band tab right here, and you can fill in your information here. And the newsletter, this one's pretty obvious as well. Go to modules, and you have the newspaper here. And for the footer, which is right here, this one's like the default setting that comes with the OpenCart 2.0. But here, to change the social icons, you can go to the footer and then enter your information in here for that. The last thing is the social blocks that you see on the side here. To change that, go back to the modules, and that's the Moda side block, and you can enter all those information in here. Pretty easy, right? Now let's get into the fun part by customizing the theme to get this result. I'll be using a couple of designs that I purchased online, and I'll be using the free photo editing program called Pixlr to create this slider. So let's get started. this is the mock-up that we'll be creating. It's basically a hypothetical vintage clothing store, right? So first we'll start with creating this logo here, and unfortunately I had to use Adobe Photoshop because I couldn't create this using Pixlr, but I still wanted to show you. And for the menu here, I just changed the font from the front end, and then for the slider image and the graphic, we're gonna use Pixlr. Before we start creating this logo, I just want to show you the design package that I purchased. I think I paid $6 for this. It comes with all these designs, and cool thing is that every single one of these are editable. So if you want to type your company name, you can do that easily. And I ended up going with this one here, vintage apparel. So let me just open this in Photoshop. So this document contains 2 folders with several layers inside. And if you look at my mock-up, what I did was I got rid of a couple lines here and then did some resizing. So the first thing I'll do is hide these 2 lines here. So I can just hide these 2. And then I'm gonna type in Louisa, and then Motti, M-O-T-T-I, and I'm just gonna move these, and then maybe scale them up. Like so. And I just scaled down the elements here. So let me scale this one down. Okay. And then I think I scaled down these other 2 as well. So let me just highlight all the items and just resize. That's pretty close. I don't have to be exact as my mock-up. And basically I moved these in a little bit. Okay, let me just get my guides out so that they line up. Okay. And the size of the logo that I ended up using was 200 by 50. So it's not too big and not too small, and I felt it was the right size for the website. So let me create a new document and create one 200 pixels by 50 pixels and click OK. And I'm just gonna drag these 2 layers over here and just resize like so. Okay, press enter, and I'm just gonna get rid of the background, and I'm going to save this file. Click save. Just gonna call it vintage logo. Okay. Now let's go to the back end and upload the logo. So here I'm in the back end, going to the system, settings, click edit, and then go to the image tab, and where it says store logo, I'm just gonna click on that, click edit, and I'm just gonna create a new folder called store logo, just to keep myself organized. Open the folder, and I'm gonna click the upload icon, and I'm going to upload the logo that I just saved. Click choose. Okay, you can see the logo here. Let me save that. Let's go to the front end and hit refresh, and I'm going to the customize theme here on the lower left corner. Go to the options tab, and where it says show logo text, choose hide, and then for the show logo image, I'm gonna say show, and you can see the logo there. Click save settings. Now let's change this menu font. To do that, let's go to the fonts tab, and next to the menu text, so I was looking at a lot of different fonts in here, and I kind of like this font called Just Me Again down here, and I just increase the size to about, I think, 19, maybe 18. Okay, that looks pretty good. And I click the Save Settings. And now next thing we'll do is create the slider image with the graphic. So let's go over to pixlr.com. So make sure you type in pixlr.com in your web browser and then launch the Pixlr editor here. And what we're going to do is create a new image. So the size of this slider image, if you go to the back end and go to Extensions, Modules, and scroll down to the Sequence.js slider and click Edit. So the background image is 1024 by 550. Obviously you don't have to use this exact setting, but I think it looks pretty good in terms of size, so I decided to use the same size. So let's go back to the Pixlr and then create a new image. So I'm gonna type in 1024 for the width, and for the height I'm gonna type in 550 and click OK. Next thing we'll do is open the background image. So go to File, Open Image. I'm just gonna select this image here, click Open. And this image is actually too big, so what I did was resize the image to fit in here. So to drag this image into this window here, all you need to do is in the Layers window, make sure you unlock the padlock here. So double click on it and then click and drag this over to this window, and it will drop that image in here. And what I'm going to do is reposition the image. So click this move tool here in the toolbox and then move over to the left. And I like this negative space here for the text. And all we have to do now is create this graphic. So let me just show you. Looking at the mock-up here, we'll be creating this graphic right here. So I'm just going to open up this image here and enter the text in Pixlr. So let me go to File, Open, and so this is the other design package that I purchased. It comes with quite a few design elements here, and I ended up going with this one. I played around with other ones here, but I felt this worked pretty well. So I'm just gonna click Open. To move this layer into this window, same thing, just click and drag to this window. Press Ctrl T to resize this image, and it will give you these handles here on the side and the corners. And to resize, just do a mouse over, click and drag. Now when you click and drag, make sure you press the Shift key to constrain the image, because if I don't press the Shift key, it's going to distort the image, which is not what you want to do. So press the Shift key, resize. Just going to scale it down to about right there. Press Enter, right? And let's just move this to around here. What I did next was duplicated this layer. So looking at the Layers window here, layer 0 copy, I'm just gonna click and drag to this icon here, and that will duplicate the layer. Just gonna move it up. Now I have 2 of these, and I just rotated this. To do that, same deal, Control T, and just grab one of the corners here till you see the rotate icon up here. See the arrow now changed? And just rotate, go right. And while you're doing this, press Shift key, and I think it rotates it 45 degrees. Okay, press Enter, and all we have to do now is enter the text. So click the text tool from the toolbox here, and then click somewhere in between, and I'm going to type in 20% of select styles. And for the font, so unfortunately for this one, I can't use my own fonts. It's whatever is built in here, so which is kind of a disadvantage. But for our purpose, it's fine. So the font that I ended up using for this is called Allura. So Allura, and I just increase the size. Like so, and then change the color. So it gives you this color picker, and I picked, something red. I thought it was good color to use. And obviously you can do whatever you want. Something like that. Click OK. OK. And let's click the move tool again. Just move this over to the left. And that's it. Let's go ahead and save this file. So go to File, Save, and I think JPEG 80% is good for this image. I'm just gonna call this one Slider Homepage. I'm gonna save it to my computer. Click OK, and just click Save. Okay, now let's go to the back end to upload this image. You have to go to the modules, scroll down to Sequence.js slider and click the edit, and scroll down. I'm just going to delete the other two slides in here because we don't need these two. So I'm just going to click the minus icon to delete, and I'm just going to delete the titles because we created our own title in Pixlr. And I'm just going to, for the background type, let's change to image. And then click the slide image, the background image, click edit. And now let's create a new folder called Slider Homepage. Okay, and let's go inside that folder. And then click the upload folder. And I'm gonna upload the JPEG. Okay, select that image. Scroll up, click the save button. Let's go to the storefront and reload the page. And so this is what it looks like. That was pretty quick, right? And you can even customize further by changing the look of this text here on the bottom if you want. So let me just show you quickly. Go to customize theme, go to the fonts tab, and then under the products title, let's change it to the same font and just increase the size like so. Let's do 17. And then for the product's price, you can change that to the same font as well. You can see here, let me increase the size. I think you get the idea now. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. I would really appreciate it if you can like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll be notified when my new videos are up. Thanks guys, and see you next time.